You were not born to be average. You were not placed on this earth just to breathe, eat, sleep, and repeat. You are not a statistic, not a background character in the story of life. You are a force waiting to be awakened, a spark that can start a wildfire, a voice that can shake mountains, and a will that once unleashed can change everything. The world may try to tell you who you are. It may try to fit you into its molds, box you into its limits, reduce you to its expectations. But listen closely, only you get to decide what you become. No one else has the power to define your worth unless you hand it over to them. Reclaim that power, reclaim that fire. Because somewhere deep inside you, under all the noise and doubt, is a truth so loud it can drown out every fear. You are more powerful than you know. It's easy to be ordinary. It's easy to follow the crowd, to let life happen to you instead of making life happen for you. But easy is a lie. Easy comes at a cost. The cost of regret. The cost of never knowing who you could have been. The cost of staring into the mirror years from now and realizing that you lived a life that wasn't truly yours. Comfort is a silent thief. It steals your dreams in exchange for the illusion of safety. But growth doesn't live in comfort. Greatness doesn't live in ease. It lives in the stretch, in the sweat, in the moments you want to quit but choose to rise instead. It lives in discipline, in resilience, in the grind. You must choose discomfort over ease. Choose purpose over pleasure. Choose the pain of progress over the numbness of mediocrity, because your future self is counting on you. And one day that version of you will look back and say thank you, or ask why. You're going to get knocked down. That's a promise. Life will hit you harder than you expect. People will betray you. Plans will fail. Doors will close. But here's the truth. Being knocked down is not the end. Staying down is. Defeat is not the falling. It's the refusing to rise. Every champion has scars. Every victor has losses. But what separates the few who rise from the many who don't is simple. They don't let the fall define them. They use it. They turn it into fuel. They learn. They adjust. They come back harder, smarter, stronger. When life pushes, you push back harder. When it tests you, you pass with fire in your eyes. You weren't made to be broken. You were made to bend, to stumble, to grow, and to come back blazing. You weren't made of glass. You're made of something so much tougher. You're made of grit, of will, of purpose. And the only way you lose is if you forget that. There are no shortcuts, no magic bullets, no secret formulas. Behind every success story is 1,000 failures, 1,000 lonely nights, 1,000 times they could have quit, but didn't. Talent might open the door, but discipline keeps it open. Passion might light the flame, but consistency turns it into a firestorm. You must be willing to show up every single day, when it's hard, when it's cold, when no one's watching, when no one believes in you, especially then, because that's the training ground for greatness. That's where warriors are made. You don't rise when the lights are bright. You rise in the shadows, when no one is clapping, when all you have is your own heartbeat and the echo of your purpose in your chest. It's in those moments that you build the strength to carry the weight of your destiny. Look around. Look at the world. It's full of people who gave up on their dreams, people who settled, people who chose the path of least resistance. Don't let that be your story. Don't be another name etched into the wall of what could have been. Be the one who broke through. Be the one who refused to be average. Be the one who walked into the storm, stared it down, and came out the other side, burning with triumph. This life is not a dress rehearsal. You don't get a second take. Every day, every choice, every breath, it matters. You don't have time to waste waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is a myth. You make the moment perfect by deciding that now is the time. Now is when you change. Now is when you start. People will doubt you. Let them. Let their doubt be the music that fuels your rhythm. Let their laughter become the soundtrack to your climb. Let their limits stay theirs. Do not make them your own. You are not them. You are not bound by their fears, their failures, their stories. You write your own. You carve it with every sacrifice, every late night, every early morning, every choice to rise when it would have been easier to rest. People don't need to believe in you. You need to believe in you. And when that belief is real, unyielding, unshakable, undeniable, the world will have no choice but to believe too. But it starts with you, always with you. You were born with a purpose. You were born with a fire. Even if life tried to smother it, even if people tried to drown it, it's still there, waiting. You don't need permission to chase your dream. You don't need a sign. You are the sign. You are the permission. You are the one you've been waiting for. Get up, get loud, Get uncomfortable. Do not go quietly into the gray. Rage against the ordinary. Storm against the silence. Let your life roar. Let it shake the very ground beneath your feet. Because every time you rise, you give others permission to rise too. Every time you refuse to quit, you become the example someone else needs. And that's how we change the world. Not in one loud moment, but in millions of quiet, powerful decisions to keep going. You may not see the results right away. That's okay. Trust the process. Keep your eyes on the vision, not the clock. Keep moving, keep growing, keep showing up, because the compound effect of daily effort is the most powerful force in the universe. It may take months, even years, but the day will come when everything you've endured, everything you've fought for, everything you've sacrificed will come together like a rising tide, lifting you beyond anything you ever imagined. That's not a maybe, that's a promise. If you do not quit, if you do not give in to fear, if you refuse to let the pain have the final word, you are the author, you hold the pen, and the chapter is not over until you say so. Too many people are living in survival mode, just getting by, just existing. Don't be one of them. Choose to thrive. Choose to live fully, wildly, unapologetically. Be the one who goes all in. Be the one who leaves it all on the field. Because at the end of your life, when the curtain falls and the lights dim, the only thing that will matter is whether you lived with fire or with fear, whether you stood tall or shrank, whether you ran toward your calling or ran from it. Choose boldness. Choose to be remembered. Choose the life that ignites your soul, even if it scares you, especially if it scares you, because on the other side of fear is the life you were meant for. There is greatness in you. I say it again, there is greatness in you, not in some faraway version of you, but in you right now, in this moment, in this breath, in your heart. And that greatness, it's waiting. It's waiting for you to stop playing small, waiting for you to stop apologizing for your ambition, waiting for you to rise like the giant you are. So take the step. Make the call, start the project, begin the journey. The longer you wait, the heavier the dream becomes. Do it scared, do it unsure, but do it. Because motion creates momentum, and momentum creates miracles. You were not born to be tame. You were not born to live behind walls, built by fear. Tear them down, shake the ground beneath them. The fire inside you is not meant to be quiet. It's meant to blaze, to roar, to consume everything in its path. Every obstacle, every doubt, every limitation. Let the world feel your heat. Let your presence demand attention. Let your life be a testament to what's possible when a soul refuses to settle. Stand in your truth. Speak your vision. Own your journey. Because when you show up fully, when you live with intention and hunger and fire, the universe moves with you. The doors open, the paths clear, and the world makes space for your greatness. So go now, not tomorrow, not when it feels safe, not when it's easy. Now, this is your moment. This is your time. You are not waiting on destiny. Destiny is waiting on you. Show the world who you are. Show them what unbreakable looks like, what unstoppable feels like. Leave no room for doubt. Leave no dream untouched. Leave no legacy unlived. You were made for this, made for more, and it's time the world remembered your name.